Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of our Fallout New Vegas Let's Play, this time with episode 14, and we are starting out here in the highway patrol station with Eddie, and I will turn it over to Checkers the Courier, who sounds a lot like me. Alright folks, well, let's just go on out here back into the Mojave and watch that feller do some gymnastics. Because some folks is just happy to be dead. And, well, look at him go. Just made a bit of a pretzel out of himself in the process. But, you know, some folks is that a structure up there, or is that just rock? Well, Eddie, let's go take a look. Holster your weapon at Gomorrah. Well, I suppose we could do that. Uh-oh, there is something a bit hostile around. Not sure what. I guess that is just rock up there. Had a very flat shape to it, wanted to be sure. Not sure what the hostile that our Pip-Boy is picking up is. It's entirely possible I don't want to know either. Let's sidle on carefully, as we're also picking something up on the ghouls, looks like. Well, Eddie done went and made friends. That was all you, Eddie. Nice job, though. Feral Ghoul here had 7 bottle caps. We'll take those. There is a ghoul way on out there, but there is no chance that we would even scuff his paint at this range, so unless Eddie can hit at that range, we'll just let it slide for now. Wondering what this is. On the Pip-Boy, it seems to have some sort of meaning. California Sunset Drive-In. Well, not entirely sure why the California Sunset's here in Nevada. Well, at least what was Nevada, but you know, there's a Sunset Sarsaparilla in the trash. How can you beat that? 3 bottle caps in this one. I think the clipboards and such would eventually be of value to us, owing to certain additional, let's call it content. But we are of such a slim margin on our weight at the moment that we can't really afford to plan that far ahead, which is just a shame. For now, though, we can take our staticky friend, and there are 2 giant men shaking hands over there. That is just something to see. I mean, I think that's what that is. Eddie is not going to answer. Well, you know, there is a ghoul right over there, but you know what? He seems to be minding his business, and he's not going to get me any closer to the fella who put a hole in my noggin if I put a hole in his, so we'll just keep on a-going. Sounded a little bit like gunfire in the distance. Yep, them's just 2 tall fellas shaking hands. Because you can tell the Mojave wasteland is all about friendship and undead gymnastics. By the way, you got a 10 from the mechanical staticky judge. I only gave you a 9 because I'm not sure you completed the execution. Anyway. There sure is a lot of dust over there. Let's go see what the giant fellas is doing. We've got another red line on the Pip-Boy. Couple of them. Maybe up there at that structure. Some over that way too. Caution. Yes, I do like to exert caution. Nice job, Eddie. I don't know what you're packing in that ball, but wow. It sets things on fire, and that can't be bad at all. Eddie sees something else, or he got it, one of the two. What do we have here? Red scorpion poison gland. I can't carry it. It doesn't really matter. Now, personal space, Rad Scorpion. Personal space. Alright. Come along now, Eddie. What did we find here? The Lipton Road rest stop. A bright follower. Drained microfusion cells. 42 microfusion cells. A laser rifle. Do we have anything like that we could repair? Laser pistol. No, we don't. What do you have here? A bright brotherhood robe. Let's take your rifle. We need to accommodate 7 pounds worth of. So we will do that. A couple more pounds we need to take care of. What else can we do? Can't repair anything with that. Varmint rifles are all weathered. 10 is, let's see, what is it? 17 damage and 52 DPS. What is the 10? 16 damage and 47 DPS. But would it? No, we can't repair it with the other one either. Alright, let's just go back to this. No. What about apparel? Maybe there's something we can... Oh my. Well, you know, we could have a cool, refreshing sunset sarsaparilla. That leaves us to 4 pounds. Shovel. Boxing tape weighs what? 2.5. That's not going to make a big deal difference. 1260. We could drop some dynamite, I suppose. If I remembered how. I have no idea how. Well, that's a pickle. For the life of me, cannot remember how to drop dynamite. What I could do, though, here, we'll just mine this sucker. Come here, feller. You need, at least, I'd say, no, we'll give you 12 dynamites. That's not quite enough, so we're going to have to give you some more. Why don't you take, say 15 more. And you hold on to that for us. And if we need it, we'll come back and find you. There. Problem solved. Wow, someone had quite the sunset sarsaparilla party here. pry bar. You would think with all the weaponry I have, I would be able to get into some of these things. Explosive crate. Has 2 sunset sarsaparillas. Well, who can resist that? I guess it doesn't have to be an explosives crate. Lipton General Store. We'll just nip on inside and see what they got. Okay, we'll walk on top of there, because why wouldn't we? I don't suspect the owners are going to mind. Bottle cap, bottle cap, bottle cap, bottle cap. Mayor Stein's journal. Whose luck keeps rolling? Let's see. That would be under data and miscellaneous, right? Guess whose luck keeps rolling? I can hardly believe my luck. I'm agape. Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let it be known that he is a member of Caesar's Legion. He knew that NCR troops and powder gangers often spend time in Nipton. Turns out that the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, and powder gangers for harassing Legion raiding parties on this side of the river. I didn't have to think a moment about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the powders to kidnap the NCR troops at night when both groups are in town. The Legion boys will scoop everyone up. Ha! For this simple task, I have been offered 8,000 caps. I could almost go back to the NCR right away, but who knows how much else I might be able to make off this Legion lackey. I'm going to start stockpiling some supplies in a safe house between here and the Mojave Outpost, just in case I decide to head back home in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard, Super Mayor Joseph B. Stein III, Esquire. Well, wonder how that turned out for the mayor. What's in this metal box? A bobby pin, 15 bottle caps. Y'all can keep the rest. Gun cabinet average. We are not good enough yet to pop that. 18 microfusion cells. We'll take those. Sack full of... Wait. Let's grab the Rad-X. Y'all can keep the food. And the dirty water. 12 gauge round. Just one. Just in case. Purified water you can keep, because we rely on the youthful freshness of Sunset Sarsaparilla. 37 bottle caps and 3 pre-war money round out our investigation, at least until we can get our lockpick skill up a bit. I wonder if the mayor there had planned on his Red Scorpion watchdogs. Maybe he threw them a bone or something. Ammunition box for 6 22 long rifles and 4 20 gauge rounds. Perfect. Now there's a truck up here. Looks like it might have something worth interest to a couple of entrepreneurial individuals like me and Eddie. You know, Eddie was back there conducting his own business deals, apparently. Easy does it. Empty crate, empty crate. Ammunition box, 6 9mm cases and 28 energy cells. And another one with 7 22 long rifle rounds, 3 drained flamer fuel tanks, 88 flamer fuel, and 17 microfusion cells. Alright now, let's sidle on back out the truck and just slip on beside it. Alright. Bunch of broken old vehicles. People must have been in a rush to go up there and see them fellers shaking hands. Let's take a look in this here pickup. Alright. got another truck here filled with Nuka-Cola crates and pinon nuts and Nevada agave fruit, you know, like you do. We'll just bash ourselves on those cases, getting on out, you know, just to make sure. Have that feeling of being alive. Nothing makes you feel alive like smacking yourself in the knees and the shins with grates. Boy, it's a good feeling. Eddie, you know, I really do think that bullet might have done something when it hit me in the head. I could be wrong. But maybe that space octopus over there in the clouds. Wow, I really do think it made a mistake. Wait, how did they put me back together again, Eddie? Were you there? No, you probably weren't. Well, you know, I'm sure all the pieces are in the right places. Hey, look, this truck was heading for Donkey Kong. Stash toolbox. Scrap metal. It has nice stuff in it, but for later, when, you know, we can carry things. What on earth was a motorcycle, maybe? Bits and pieces. Oh, look at this. There was a whole truckload of them. Oh, could you imagine if we could get one of these running, Eddie? I mean, I don't know. We could strap you on the back or something, but wow, these fellers, they ain't looking too healthy. Anyway, let's see what the sign says. In the year 2271, the Desert Rangers of Nevada and the Rangers of the New California Republic met at this spot to sign the Ranger Unification Treaty. Under this treaty, the Desert Rangers agreed to be absorbed into the NCR in exchange for NCR's protection of Hoover Dam, New Vegas, and southern Nevada against the forces of Caesar's Legion. And so y'all put together a bunch of scrap metal to commemorate. That's mighty metal of you. Wow, there's a moon up there and everything. Oh, now, Eddie, we could also, if we could whip ourselves up a police car to run around in, look at that big old thing. It must make it go vroom, something fierce. All right, now. They got ramen. Here we go. Let's put this away so we don't frighten the locals. I'm not sure what we can do here with the locals, but, you know. Hello.
Hello.
Let's see what's in here. Major Knight. Wow. That's your real name? Is your first name like Dark? Did you like wear a cape when you were... Anyway.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
Other. Courier.
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course.
I'd like to talk to you about Prim.
Prim? Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with?
Well, Hayes is undermanned and requesting some additional support.
I'd like to help, but we can't spare any more units. We have to maintain a minimum head count at the outpost. Orders from the west.
All right, well, barter 20. I don't know. I guess we can try. Having Prim in the trade route under NCR control sure would help the West.
I see the wisdom in that. I'll radio for a unit to head up to Prim and offer some additional support.
Well, there you go. I might need repairs.
All right, then. Just sign here, here, and here.
What can you do? I don't need boxing tape repaired. Lightweight leather armor, 60 caps. Repair skill 100. That's good to know, though. We can get this weathered 10 up for 360. No, I don't think so. What am I should have dropped this a long time ago. Plasma pistol. Although I think we have one of those. We have a lot of stuff, don't we? Ooh, let's get this fixed. That is worth it. Alright. This plasma pistol, 7 caps, sure, fix that right on up. Fix these, they're cheap. This is cheap. Alright, well, let's go with that for now. Thank you kindly.
Sir.
I don't know why I'd want to talk to your commanding officer, but, you know, maybe if that ever occurs to me in the future, I'll come back and do that. For the moment, though, I think we've hit about time, so maybe we'll just kind of set up here. I'll play some cards with Eddie, and, you know, we'll pick up again next time in our next journey. For the moment, though, I will turn it over to Checkers Prefect. Alrighty, folks, that was an interesting journey. We found a drive-in and a mayor's stash house and 2 very tall hand-shaking gentlemen, along with a military outpost. For the moment, I would like to say thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe, like, and share if you so desire, and to ask you, above all, to please take care.